Oh, I don't trust Red Wing.
You
Hold
don't-
on a minute.
You don't have to trust Red Wing. But I'm gonna go see if he's right. 'Cause I have a feeling they might be a part of the Big Three.
What Big Three?
The Big Three.
What Big Three?
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
No, it's not.
Every time we fight one of the three.
So who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
How do you know about Gandalf?
I read The Hobbit in 1937 when it first came out.
So you see my point.
No, I don't. There are no wizards.
Doctor Strange
Is a sorcerer.
A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. Think about it, right? I'm right. I just came up with that. It's crazy. But look, that's not the point. These guys aren't magical, all right? They use brute force, just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
1 minute to drop off, Sam. So what's our plan? Great. So no plan. 30 seconds!
Enjoy your ride, Buck.
No, you can't call me that.
Why not? That's what Steve called you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan. 15 seconds to drop!
I have a plan.
Really? What is it?
Reminder watchers, next week we're giving away Captain America's shield. There's still time to enter, so all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to the Marvelous Wave, and leave a comment below telling us who your favorite Marvel villain is. Then head over to Twitter and tweet us at @StupendoussWave with hashtag the Marvelous Wave. The winner will be announced on March 19th, so keep an eye out. Fellow watchers, with less than a week away till the Falcon and the Winter Soldier drops, Marvel has given us a couple first looks at the show, and it is really looking good. We got to see two clips. The first is Sam and Bucky are about to board a plane looking for some info from Red Wing, as well as giving us the now infamous Big Three line from Sam. The second is them on the plane clearly angry at each other, arguing about the lack of a plan. The biggest thing I've taken away from these scenes and all the trailers is that there is a clear lack of communication between Sam and Bucky. This working relationship tension seems like it's going to be an important part of the story, as their relationship will likely get better till they either become friends or get to the point where they learn to work together but eventually go their separate ways. This definitely shows off the buddy cop dynamic that this show will likely have, and also that there is something causing tension between the two that is going to affect how they work as a team. This tension may be caused because Bucky might be a little upset that Cap didn't give him the shield as his oldest friend, especially because he gets upset with Sam for calling him Bucky. And then he compares Sam to Captain America, saying Cap would have a plan for whatever mission they are on. This shows a lot of awkward silence between the two and their inability to communicate at times when they need to. This dynamic may also play an interesting part in the story, as commenter Carlos Garza points out in one of our past videos. He said, "I wouldn't be surprised if the whole series is them in a room and everything that's happening outside, it is just flashbacks." With both the strain of the relationship dynamic we've seen so far and the room that they are being interviewed in, this seems like it could be a possible route that the story takes. If this is the story pattern Marvel has chosen for this series, it would make it a bit predictable of how this story will unfold, and this isn't the first time they've used this format either, as they did use it in Iron Man 3 to some extent. It would eventually lead up to the last couple episodes, them getting over whatever they needed to leave therapy or the interrogation room, whatever it may be, to defeat the Flag Smashers and Zemo. Another interesting thing I saw from this clip was the mention of Red Wing, and not necessarily Red Wing itself, but how Red Wing is spoken of. While it is most likely that this is just referencing Sam's drone that assists him and he needs to find some recorded info on it, and Bucky doesn't trust it because it belongs to Sam and its technology. And being from an older generation, Bucky might not think it can match the info that a human can see. But there is another possibility, especially because the MCU loves to change things that were in the comics originally. Especially because originally Red Wing was an actual Falcon that had a psychic link to Sam. And it's not likely that we'll ever see Red Wing the Falcon, as Red Wing the drone has replaced him in the MCU. But back to the theory. That theory is that Red Wing is actually a man who Sam has worked with before, hence why he calls his drone Redwing in honor of this person. And this is because Sam calls Redwing a he, as the drone is, well, a drone, and although he could call the drone a he, it would be interesting to see if somebody else named Redwing is who inspired Sam. It could end up being that whoever Redwing is a mentor, senior officer, or trainer for Sam when he became the Falcon back when he was in the Air Force. This would be an interesting take if Redwing is a man, because then maybe we get to see a little bit more about Sam's origins. And perhaps we get to see a flashback that ties into the story of what happened to Riley. As we know, the most likely direction that Sam's story takes is him becoming Captain America, whereas Bucky's story is likely him finding his place in the world, as he is now a man out of time. And with all of these trailers and hints that we are getting, and the news that the first screenings were very positive, the future of MCU shows that tie in to the main story are looking great. And the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be no exception. What are you looking forward to in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.